A
Let's go.
speech to end all speeches.
And it's going to be festival day, I believe, right as we start. So we'll see what happens.
Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him? Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Ooh, girl.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
Oh, I have to read. Yeah, he came on and slammed. Welcome to the jam. All right.
A festival!
All right, let's just look around really quick. If we check this. Okay, so this should give us a good idea of the timeline that we're on right now. We got in trouble with Rolo, investigated the warehouse alone, delivered jam to Mr. Tolliver. Oh, so I did deliver the jam to everybody, but this is just like from the same stash, the Nuncreed stash. I met Beck at the creepy gate, met up with Rolo at the treehouse, and this is the plotline when we're friends, I think. Not the one that we fought in. Okay. I think. But I investigated. Oh, so we went to the library. That's right. We went to the library and we found out our grandma is not our grandma. And then when we came back into the house, grandma was sleeping on this chair down here. And we were like, oh, we've got to go to the basement. We got to be tricky. We went down to the basement and the guy that we left there wasn't there anymore. So we came back out and grandma was gone. Sus. Oh, what's that?
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Oh, never mind. I wonder if we can go down there again. Oh my god, I'm sorry. This hidden basement of tricks and explosives. I feel like we haven't been out here since the beginning of the game, so I just want to get some eyes on everything and make sure we're not missing anything. I doubt it, but you never know. Alright. Let's get going. We are going to... Do you hear all this traffic outside? Can't wait for sweater weather so I can close my window. And then not hear traffic anymore on stream. LOL. This is the timeline we're at the festival when it goes to shit, yeah. And now we also know from playing this, we know now from a different route that our dad is not buried here. This shit is fake. So, but Luca does not know this yet. Oh my gosh. They made the backyard area for a reason, right? Right? Where have you been?
Why, Gran put something in the jam.
Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators.
Not this one. This one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Whoa! Sly devil.
Oh, that's right. He's still a detective. LOL.
Sly!
Too cute. It's too funny. What is the name? The name of the game is Beacon Pines. And it is a very cute little indie game. But there's also conspiracies and stuff. So.
Well, I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything?
We looked around, but haven't seen anything odd.
Your Gran's nowhere to be found. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech.
Oh no, we're gonna expose Gran.
What speech?
Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone's gathering at the stage.
Let's get moving.
This is about to be danger.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Is this thing Hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and, I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just want to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine, who I think is the bad guy. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. No one applauded. Even that's more than the old codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Damn. Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Oh my god. Okay. Expose Gran or explode Gran. No! Gran Otter. Oh my god. All right. Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. What a great turnout. Oh, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Oh my god. Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
Oh my god. You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
This is the worst. Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Really? Okay. Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
Oh, he is good at speeches. Dang. The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
Okay, we're acting now. We now walk hand in hand to a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Oh, that's right.
What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, Little Thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Oh my god. Where was I? Through all my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We've all planted a lot of good in this town. And so it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
our harvest awaits!
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end.
Oh my god.
On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time.
There's your harvest.
The end.
The end.
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything. Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again. No, I don't mean that.
Who is the narrator?
We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Okay. Well, I think we... Let me just double check. Yeah, I guess the route we have to take is... I know I'm blocking it, but we're going to go back to the interrogation scene, and we're going to be good cop, sly cop. Crushing it. Hell yeah. She's great. Okay. They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop.
They'd run the
Interrogation.
classic good cop, sly cop interrogation. Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task.
Beck is sly cop.
With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
What? What's going on here? You're that Modwell girl. Please, call me Beck. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face.
Oh shit, this is how they realize Grandma is up to something.
She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? Well, I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. We never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So, it turns out we're both here to...
Beck twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep. The old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone were to find out that we're going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
She's great at this. What the heck? You're sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There's one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing really. The other day I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf. And wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an odd phrase in the Perennial Harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's ominous. Well, I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? Oh, we don't know. So we have a password and nowhere to put it? Well, it's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I've got this under control. Well, that's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs,
Yeah, she handled
Mr.
this
Tolliver
so
hesitated
smoothly.
and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
So clean. You guys catch that?
Sure did. The whole time Mr. Tolliver's had a candy shelf. But all he ever sells is his apples!
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rolo?
Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shelf.
Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning.
Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered. Could it be a cover-up?
Maybe it's one of those each letter is a number things. So you would be 21, N would be 14, D would be...
Ooh, it's an anagram. Nuncreed's drugstore.
Wow,
Luca
you
and
got that
Beck
so
looked
fast.
at Rolo with amazement.
Wow. That was pretty good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Rolo, that was incredible.
Well, it's either that or Crendor's nude rug store.
I know it doesn't say Crendor, but like, let's be honest. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How did you do that?
What can I say? I love ciphers.
This guy is great. A detective. He's a detective. Crendor's got a side biz. Well, I guess we know where to go next. That's amazing. That was so good. Okay. I'm so excited. Woo! Wow, we haven't seen her in forever. Well, you scared me half to death.
Oh, sorry.
You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you?
No.
He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Oh, meeting spot, meeting spot. Sus, sus. Everything is sus. Okay, so we're gonna look, I'm just looking to see if there's any, like, things that pop up. But we're trying to go to the drugstore. Oh, shit! You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Oh! Are they really brother or sister? I guess that makes sense. They're both from the rich family. I don't know. Newest non-content. Was caught up with work. Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What is this Insipid Town Festival really about? I think...
Gus looked around nervously.
Well, I think Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I didn't pull string as installing you as mayor so that you can make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kurt and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That's just temporary. The glow could be seen from our damned backyard. They're dumping their nasty little secrets on us when this all inevitably goes wrong. Who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Okay, so it sounds like this family doesn't even know about, like, that this isn't a real town either. How do they also not know this? That's wild. Yeah, they're both Valentines. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I just didn't like realize they were both, because they don't they're not the same breed of dog, or well, not obviously so, but I guess there's them, and then there's Solomon, who's the little one, but Solomon's not part of their family. I'm trying to remember, because I thought that Solomon was like the youngest kid, but then in one of the routes they said that they just got him to be like for the will, Eris has to train, like have Solomon as her ward basically. And I don't know why Solomon specifically. Oh, you know what? I think probably Solomon is just some kid, but the secret is that it's like their dad's love child or something like that. But as far as everyone knows, it's not, Solomon's not part of their family. Yeah, exactly, chat. Okay. Are we going to choose to be a part of that future or be forgotten in the past?
It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be a Gus.
Damn. Good night, Eris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Just a Gus. Damn. Hi, Bagrim. Welcome. Dawn said she suspects Solomon Sharper's illegitimate child. Yeah, exactly. Because it's weird. Because it's like, why in the will do you have to bring on this random kid? Like, it has to be. It has to be. The charity stream was just yesterday. I was just saying that. I can't believe it's been a week. A lot has happened this past week that I can't believe it has not been that long. Wild.
It's getting late, children.
Yo, Gator is still reading a book. What is up with this?
Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. Huh. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point.
Nuncreeds is down the way, but what if I go this way first? Okay. I just wanted to see if there was other stuff that we can find before going to Nuncreeds, but who's to say? This is Tolliver's shop right here with the candy section. Okay, I did my duty. Time to go. What's this? Oh. I didn't know if the pamphlets were a thing, but I guess not. Yeah, the art in this is amazing. I love the look of this game. And also the story of this game. It's so good. Krendor Bongo Cat. Oh, here we go. Solomon! I love Solomon. We haven't seen him in forever.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Aw, of course he likes black licorice. Look how cute he is. I can't handle it. He's so cute, but he's such a Sasuke. Like, so emo. But I love him. I always love the emo boy, though, let's be honest. Alright.
Play, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in there?
I'm afraid not.
Then where'd you get the candy from?
You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
That emo, hell yeah. Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life. But we might not always have family to rely on. Licorice has never let me down.
Well, I can't say licorice should be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat.
You could tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs.
I'm certain you do.
I always wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile.
There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold, hard cash. Loyalty, you say? Why are you trying to have loyalty going down, Solomon? Oh, well, I guess if Solomon is tied with Eris, and Eris is trying to, like, stop Nuncreed, stop the Perennial Harvest people, stop Mr. Kerr, then maybe she would let Solomon in on the knowledge and all that stuff, so maybe that's what it is. Yeah, same, Rolo, same. Everyone in chat, tell me what your go-to candy would be if you went to a sweet shop. What's the one thing? What's the first thing you go get? You just missed Gator Lady. Also, Midwinter, thank you for redeeming Give Butts some love. Should I bring him in here while you tell me your favorite candy? I think that's a good idea. Let me go get him. You can see the kitty. Here's the lad. Hi, sweet one. The sleepy boy. Hi, sweetheart. Chocolate peach rings. Fizzy candy. Ugh. Bye. Wait, hold on. Give me that. Ew, he just drooled everywhere. He shook his head and drool splattered everywhere. Hi, Puppets. What's that? Did you just drool everywhere? What's up with that? It's so gross. Let me catch one chat. Chocolates and stuff. I would choose chocolate. I would choose chocolate covered Oreos in a confectionery shop. That's me. Or like Laffy Taffy. I love Laffy Taffy. Does ice cream count as a candy? Sure. Butterscotch squares with milk chocolate. Oh yeah! Butterscotch, hell yeah. Airheads. Oh my gosh, I haven't had an airhead in a million years. He's not in his cone anymore, I know. Hi, baby. Butts. Butts. Come sit with me? Yeah, hi, sweetie. Do you want to stay for story time? Come sit with me. He's just like weaving between my legs and stuff. And like rubbing his face against things. So he might sit with us, he might not. I don't know. Okay. Well, he's right. It's locked. Haichu's? Absolutely. Love Haichu.
There's gotta be more clues. Okay, let's see.
The phone booth is sketch.
Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. Nuncree, no.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
This is like one of our first deaths was Mr. Nuncree pushing us into this telephone booth and we died. So, Butts is lying down now next to us. Okay. Yeah. That is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad.
Why would there be a blinky keypad?
Superman's changing room.
Krendor's Nude Rug Store! I mean, Underground Secrets! The password!
Beck flung open the door and they all squeezed in.
Oh.
Alright, let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground Secrets.
Sounds like that did something.
Great, now what? I guess we.
The
Ah!
inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell.
Oh my god.
Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate.
No way.
Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
Oh, I just realized when you go through the route where Rolo gets kidnapped, he says he's somewhere underground. It's probably this. That's probably where they took him. Whoa.
The air was stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
Okay.
I knew it!
You knew that there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth?
Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the transdimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue number 12 were real? Rolo, at one point or another, you said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor!
It looks like each of these has something written on them. Oh boy, oh boy.
Mining Operations Alpha.
You guys have mines here?
Not that I know of. This town is all farms and fertilizer.
And a series of tubes.
Paul always says you can only trust a miner up to the point where they hit gold.
Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation.
That's the thing about Pa, you don't always realize what he means until it's too late. Perennial Harvest main office.
That's where my mom works.
What does she do?
Science stuff.
Was she involved in all this?
We just moved here. How could she be involved?
True.
Oh my god, look at the suits though. Whoa, okay, one at a time.
Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse.
Isn't that where you almost got snatched?
Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. This suit has a broken mask.
So, have we found our mystery warehouse creeper? Oh! So the guy at the very beginning, when we go into the warehouse, the guy who's there in the hazmat suit who attacks us is Mr. Nuncreed. Then. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, we've at least found their hazmat suit.
It's not confirmed, but it makes sense.
If it walks like an Uncreed and talks like an Uncreed. Well, let's not jump to conclusions. I'm just saying. That's a lot of buttons.
Use code Underground Seekers to get 25% off your purchase from Krendor's Nude Rug store. Butts is licking his butthole. I can't believe this.
Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Rolo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Rolo, what did you do?
Nothing! I didn't even mow yet. What was that? Clyde! Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here.
Just get back. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit.
Shit.
Shit.
Awesome!
Oh my god. Alright. You all need to come with me now.
We aren't going anywhere with you.
Not until we get some answers. It's Jesse, exactly, at Krendor's Nude Warehouse. Who knew?
Mr. Underground Secrets.
I told them it was an absurd password. I need to pick up. I can't figure out a voice for this guy. but they love anything that makes them feel clever.
They who?
That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. Oh shit.
We don't care about our skins. Hold on now, I like my skin. Let's all stop now, Nuncreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
Maybe he's working with them, but he doesn't. It's not his intention to get anyone hurt. Because in the time that he, in the plotline where he killed us, where he endgamed us, he said, like, it's because Luca said too much, and then Nuncreed was just like, oh, I wish you didn't say that, and like, now I have to do this. So. You sound just like him.
Who?
Walt.
You don't get to talk about my dad.
You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this.
That's a lie.
It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist, both hell-bent on helping folks.
So you were his sidekick.
No. We were partners. He helped the patients and I helped him.
Yeah, total psychic.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us, says he's got an opportunity. He'd found something he didn't quite understand, and he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it.
Yeah, my dad said no.
No, didn't his dad say yes? We saw the memory or the dream of his dad saying goodbye to him because he knew he was gonna go and do this thing. Your father and I both believed in helping people, but the thing I could never get him to understand was it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then.
Classic sidekick into villain plotline.
Walt loved being righteous almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Oh, shit. Sharper's long gone, but he still has me saying yes. Is there a point to this sob story? Not really, no. It's an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this, but you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
What?
Ha! You really don't know? My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose.
Why would you admit this? Juniper? Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's going to disrupt the festival. Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
How does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What?
Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His
Shit.
eyes were frantic.
Why would we tell him all this? You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. Tell me now, she's in danger, boy!
I don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain in town square.
The fountain? But why
A
would...
jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source. What the heck is the source? If she tried to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... Dear God, she's going to freeze us all. Oh shit. So it's an accident. She doesn't mean to freeze us all. It just happens as a reaction. You all need to run.
Run where?
Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. That did not go how I expected.
So, we're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side.
I know, he just like hopped up and was gusted away.
Are you good?
Yeah. I love this town.
Chapter 8.
Yikes. Where is this story going?
The
Oh my
cold,
god.
hard truth. Beck leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face
Oh
as she was
shit.
flung out into the cold.
Oh shit. Why are we here? Oh, the manhole cover. Oh, we're in the real world now. Because there's no house. How did we get here? Yo, that portal takes you to the real world, to like the actual place. Oh shit. That was
Intense?
like where the source is. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
I think I might have parted with some fluids in there.
Any idea where we are?
Somewhere cold. Doesn't look like it got on any of us. Well, I didn't feel like we traveled that far. So where did it all go?
Oh, he's looking for his fluids, lol. This place sucks. Why would anyone even want to blow something up out here?
Only one way to find out, I suppose. We've got to catch up to Nuncreed. Well, I think he went this way.
Well, what happens if I go this way? And he realizes, oh, he can't realize the grave thing right now. Oh, shit. Bye, AOD. I hope you sleep well. Get some rest. It's been a day, I'm sure. The industrial washing machine is a portal. Yeah. I don't know if it's a portal or if it's like a direct tube. Like, it leads to this place properly. I don't know. Like above ground or something like that? I don't know.
Well, this looks familiar, yeah.
Maybe we can clear off the snow.
No time, Nuncreed's getting away.
Oh yeah, and the other route we do clear off the snow and realize what's going on.
Okay, this is starting to feel really familiar.
I may not be the most well-versed in all things Beacon Pines, but this does look like some sort of frozen replica of town.
Ah, I got it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed's an alien. Rollo. Stick with me here. His species can only live in sub-zero temperatures.
Oh boy, here we go.
The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. The final objective, kill us all and shapeshift into a Beacon Pine citizen of their choosing.
You never really had me, but you very much lost me there.
Yeah, you get used to it. We should keep moving.
This is so wild. I like have no
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center.
Oh, this is what Gran's doing. Fuck.
He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild.
Oh my god.
Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out.
All the explosives.
She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you've doomed this whole town.
Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your co-conspirators. Gran? What's happening? Luca, you and your friends need to leave right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
This to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Rollo and Beck held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing.
How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you and you betrayed that trust. Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it was for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
So she's either our grandma or she's not, but regardless, she knows our dad and was very close to him, so. Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to effect change.
Very convenient that your way just happened to lie in your pockets.
Now that's not
They
fair.
menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge.
Oh shit.
Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage.
And in the stillness, he began to. Oh my god. What does hum do? I have to know. What is this? I love when there's more timelines. It's so fun. Hum.
And in the stillness,
What does this even mean?
he
Hum.
began to hum. After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping.
Oh my god, baby.
Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody. It was the only thing that could calm his mind. The only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay. That melody pervaded every memory Luca had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out loud. Gran lowered the torch, listening closely. As recognition slowly set in, her heart sank. Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out. A few steps toward Luca was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself.
I know his
Through a
grandma.
flood of tears, she began to hum along, note for note.
It is Mom, no? my god. I know, why is this so sad?
Luca lifted his head in astonishment. The last time he heard that melody was the last night he saw his mother.
Oh my god. They're both crying.
How do you know? I'm so sorry, my little buckaroo. Buckaroo? The only people who call me that are my dad and your mother.
Luca blinked through blurry, watery eyes, trying to see more clearly. He could just make out the impression of a familiar face. He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees. Something about her was undeniably his mother. Only smaller, older, changed.
Oh my god, that's right, the ooze. Doesn't it make things age really quickly? And that was the thing that they used in the harvest to make, like, that made that rich guy so popular and save the town, because he was able to use his invention to age crops really quickly so they could grow a lot. But then the bad stuff, the toxic stuff, makes you age a lot and then can, like, really hurt you and, like, age you so fast that you, like, die and stuff. But maybe she just got maybe that's just why she's mom and she's older.
Mom? That's right, buckaroo. Mom!
Luca sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother. They held each other close, and the cold retreated from their bodies.
Eleanor? I thought you were gone. You should have known I would never abandon my son.
Eleanor looked down at Luca, tightening her embrace in an appeal for forgiveness.
How? You're a smart man, Joseph. I thought you'd have pieced it together by now. You were exposed.
Mom, I don't understand any of this. What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
I never left you. I was always right here, Luca.
Why did you lie to me?
It tore me up, Luca, but I did it to keep you safe. I thought that getting answers would help us both move on. But the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until perennial harvest was stopped, it was better if everyone thought I was gone.
You could have trusted me.
These are bad people, Luca. They won't stop until they get what they want. And they don't care who gets hurt in the process.
What do we do? We have to stop them.
Joseph slumped into the cold, wet snow.
It can't be stopped. This is too big.
I tried beating them at their own game. I'm done fighting fire with fire.
For the first time in a long time, her voice felt like her own again.
Butts, come here, sweetheart. Here.
Butts doesn't like the story. It's too sad for him. He wants to leave. No more lies. I see now. There's a better way to stop perennial harvest. The cold, hard truth.
Luca gazed down at Nuncreed with pity. He looked small. Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Butts, come here, sweetie. Come here.
Butts doesn't want to be here. I'm so sorry. Hold on. He's mad. He's mad. Oh. I don't know if you heard him squeak. He does that to be dramatic, but we're going outside now, honey. It's too sad for you. I know. It's too sad. Okay. Please continue. I'm sorry. He's too emo.
Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
Wow, if we went the other route, I think that she would have just exploded the source and everyone would die. I think that would have just gotten to us to an ending really quickly. You don't understand. He always wins.
Chapter 9.
I think we chose the right choice. Dang. Is Nuncreed good? I don't think he's good. I think he got in with the bad guys and he's just been stuck in there ever since, like, working with them. But he doesn't necessarily agree with what they're doing. He just, like, this is just where he's at now.
The devil you know.
Whoa, shit.
7 months ago,
Oh, flashback!
Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under Perennial Harvest. She stopped in front of the large steel door marked
Whoa.
Deep Engineering.
Wait, so who was the body that we found at the very beginning? Oh shit, are we about to find out?
No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door buzzed open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus Liquamen. There were dozens of them, every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
Wait. That was 7 months ago? So this is now? I think the only thing that we're supposed to take away from that is that she went into that room and then got exposed to the chemicals, and that's what aged her. I think that's what we're trying to figure out. The body was engineering director or doctor. Yeah, it said engineering on the body tag, but we never really found out who it was. Okay. And this is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that?
This man is a liar.
Oh, fuck. Excuse me?
I will not. This town has a dangerous secret, and Perennial Harvest only exists to keep it hidden.
Nonsense.
They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our noses.
You aren't making any sense, dear.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing. It's absurd and just plain impossible.
They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave town for a few days.
Oh, that's how they did it.
But while they had us evacuated,
Mrs. Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to.
you're afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? You sniveling little worm.
This is growing tiresome. A little help, please.
Don't you all see? This festival is a sham. An excuse to have the whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked.
Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof.
I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Van Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Well, aren't you just sneaky as the dickens?
We all knew Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true. And now this whole town is paying the price.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about this disruption. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable so that she can get the help she needs. Oh, she's not the one who's disturbed. Nuncreed, save the day! You two-timing clown. You all know there's something wrong in this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is. Solomon's slow clap. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god. That's quite enough, Mr. Nuncreed.
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face.
Yes, sir. Oh! They're all in it together? No! Take them away. No, I want them to see this. The ever-tempestuous Eleanor Van Horn. Wait, I have a thought. What if she can age by going forward in time, do we think that Solomon could have aged backwards with a different experiment? Could that be like Sharper or something? You've been quite the thorn in my side. Like a weed that's burrowed in where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful.
He paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one over on me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. But alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. No matter. Your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr? Yes, sir! It's a shame it was cut short, but I thank you for that rousing oratory. I'll take it from here. Yes, sir, of course, sir. But even so, Eris is the one who gave Gran, or our mom or whatever, the hazmat suit. So it's possible that Eris and the mayor have no idea who Solomon is. Because they were kind of working, or, well, the Eris specifically was working against what they wanted, so. You have done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense we agreed on.
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
Bounder, you are most gracious. Yeah, it's fucking that guy!
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
Man, I thought he was so cute. Solomon, I loved you. You betrayed me in my heart. Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion,
No!
he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Ah!
A hushed horror gripped the crowd.
Ah!
This is a story about change.
What? No! So you didn't see that coming. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Well, this is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. This festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign. Oh! Ha! Wonderful!
Sharper choked out a crude squawk of a laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled
God.
through the crowd.
He became a hot doggo. I know. He's bad though, but that's what makes him hotter. Sharper, you malicious bastard. Malice! Where the fuck do I use that? I'm sorry I'm cursing a lot. I'm just shook. I'll tell you you're back. I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. Sorry, this is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr?
William Kerr gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
You coward! No! Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
I thought so. Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? A town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return. You're clearly lost without me. And that leads me nicely to my children. Oh my god. Daddy? I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give. The opportunity to prove yourselves in my absence. Squandered. To say I am disappointed would be an understatement. But I... Silence, Augustus. An adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse. A son who is completely hopeless, or a daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you failed me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when you can just live forever? What about... It's all right, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where is Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you said enough. Nonsense. The people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because he'd left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. No matter. Cheer up. You are about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorrier state than any of you. An aging actor desperate to recapture his youth. He played his part, and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frittered away my goodwill. Beacon Pines is mine again, and I am willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty.
Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of Perennial Harvest?
Ha! You'd think that puffed up blatherskite could have accomplished all this. Dawn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride.
This is wild. This is wild.
He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and bilk this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. What do you mean? What do you mean? Take your bow. You've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
What do you mean? Patrick C. Montesquieu, thespian extraordinaire at your service. Oh, because he's an actor. Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. It truly was the role of a lifetime.
Wait, so this Bill Kerr was a patsy the whole time?
Oh my god.
Now that your secret is out in the open, what's to stop this town from rising up against you?
Oh, that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. And I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple.
Well, I'm not afraid of you.
Ha! The young hero. I've kept a keen eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity. If things would have gone a bit differently, you might have had your moment of triumph. But that's fate for you.
You can't do this.
Wasn't there a book by Patsy M? Yes, I totally remember the name Montesquieu or whatever. Yeah, the book where he wrote about himself. That's so... Yes, that's it! Where he was like, I'm so great. A story about a guy who's the greatest by me. That's right, that's right. Oh, but I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. And now time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought. But well worth it. Ha!
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Enough chit chat. Let's get to work, shall we? Yo, this is
And
wild.
so
This is
Sharper
wild.
set
He's
about
totally
remaking
Scar.
the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business.
Oh my god.
Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous, a secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer.
Yeah.
The end.
Awesome.
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now. You can feel it, right? We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
Oh, fire and ice. So I could weep instead. I think we should do that first, just because I think it would get us to an end game, actually. But the other word that we got, where is that at? Oh, here. I don't know what this part is. If we go the route where we meet the bully and then... and we don't react. If we meet the bully and then instead of throwing the ooze onto the bully, we throw it on Beck's hair, then we get to this, which I think is when Nuncreed tosses us into the phone booth and we get the end game of him basically ending our path. So instead we can take a different route here, but let's do that later. Let's do this one first where we weep instead. Just because
And
I
in
feel
the
like it would end
stillness,
quicker.
He began to weep. It was all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow. Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy,
This is sad too.
remembering why this was all necessary.
This will all make sense soon, Luca. Then everything can go back to normal. Oh, but it doesn't, though. I promise.
She stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
You can't hide behind these people any longer, Joseph. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll see where their loyalties fall.
Juniper, don't.
Ignoring his final plea, Gran flung the torch into the deep darkness.
Yeah. Well,
She smiled and exhaled in relief. Mr. Nuncreed moaned in resignation. The torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole, punctuated with a thunderous thud.
You see, Joseph, I've learned one very important lesson in life. If you want things to change, then you must be willing to.
Before Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
not great. Oh, she went to protect us. And then we all died.
Gran only had time to spin around and run
Bye,
to
Elazar.
Luca.
Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night.
Her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act.
Oh.
Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror. There was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant.
Oh, that's so sad.
That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers. The
Damn.
end.
Damn, that's rough.
Well, that was dire. On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from.
That's true, but
Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
yeah, no big deal. Let's do it. All right, we haven't done this ending in like a while, so.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreen. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all.
It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. There was a malice lurking behind those eyes.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes,
God. Evil Nuncreed.
like a trap ready to spring. Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
I just want this all to be over.
Of course, I'm sure it will all work out soon enough.
Well, I should get going. I told Roxy I checked for Rolo at the treehouse.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Oh, is this where Rolo was missing? Yeah, I think Rolo was missing in this scenario. Luca? You know, your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. Nope! I can't! See ya! Bye! Is there anything for me to do here? I don't think so. I just came in because I wanted to. Bye! Yeah, later! We're good! Solomon! Oh, shit. Just, oh my god. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold.
I agree. This is all more than a little sad.
It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up?
I'm listening.
You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if
The
someone...
two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
What? What were they doing to the sign? What? Interesting. Let's go check on the gator.
He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mama always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up, but my problems always seemed to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead.
Oh yeah, there's big trouble, all right. Right here in Beacon Pine City.
Identify yourself, please. Nellie Modewell. I work here now. I am unable to locate you in our staff role. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits.
Oh my god, we still don't even know the depth of Beck's parents and like what their whole thing is. Other than like the job. Like why did they request for her mom to move here, you know? Whoa. You could get a wrench to the noggin sleeping up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man when he's drunken, Sonny.
Evening, Jeff. Wasn't it kind of late to be junkin'? I might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good?
Ever since Perennial Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away. With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups.
Well, I better get going.
I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing.
See what?
Exactly. Incredible. Sleeping. I guess we could see what this is about. Oh, no, we can't, actually. Whoop. Nothing to say. There's the sign situation. Wait. Okay. Oh, we should do some fishing.
Hi, Jetson. Have you seen Rolo come this way by any chance?
Right, not. As elusive as the fish. Okay. I want to do some fishing because I completely forgot about this and I bet we have so many more words to fish with. We actually don't. We only have pungent.
Luca wrapped
not
a twig of
helpful.
thyme around the hook.
Gator Lady kept reading her book through the reveal of Sharper. Yeah,
Some fish
absolutely.
have refined taste.
It's also interesting because, I mean, well, everything she's reading is related to what we're doing as well, so. Woo! What the hecky?
Property of Sharper Valentine!
If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. That's our dad, supposedly.
Should we give it back to him?
He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Oh my god, the deep lore. It's all explaining itself. That's so wild. I was supposed to come to the treehouse, right? To look for Rolo. Which book? Gator Lady kept reading a book. Yeah, what if it's the... Yeah, what if she's the narrator or something? You're totally right. Who knows?
Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Yeah,
Once
Beck...
again, Luca found himself in a vast black
Oh
expanse.
shit, we're going to dream territory. But yeah, in this route, when Beck got her hair turned color, like turned white, she left. She ran back home, and then Rolo is still missing. So that's why we're alone right now. So we don't even really know Beck very well at this point.
This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket,
Interesting.
a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo."
What?
Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?"
Oh, I'm getting mango. I'm hungry.
A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait?
Sad.
For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?" Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me."
Oh, stop it.
Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone."
Oh my god.
Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so." His father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo."
Oh, so sad.
Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
I don't know who this is. Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Oh shit. Oh shit, who is it?
Chapter 5.
What the fuck?
Dangers big and small.
Oh my god, who is
Luca
this?
stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
What? Oh! Rolo! Yo! Rolo's old now. It's just like with our mom turning into Gran. He got exposed to the same shit and is now grown up Rolo?
Oh, stop there, Aurel. Jeez, I know it's dark and all, but I figured he'd recognize me.
Holy shit.
Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Stop now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rolo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Ha! Uncle? Luca, quit messing around. It's me. Well, if it really is you, prove it. Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him.
Oh my god.
Something about him was undeniably Rolo. Only bigger, older,
Oh my god.
changed.
Hello? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? Dunno, they threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool.
Yeah, the chlorine that they could smell before.
I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big, look.
Rolo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
He has no idea he's old. Doesn't he feel it in his body?
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower, but beggars can't be choosers. Rolo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet, too? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony window.
Oh my god.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Rolo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice.
That's why, what's his name? The founder, why he made, like, because he's the one who has that stuff, right? And he fucking loves licorice. Oh my god. Yeah, he's probably in his 20s. That's probably true.
I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sorta smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage. Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have Elena what happened to your family.
Actually, yeah.
Well, maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous.
Sharper Solomon. Yeah, exactly. I forgot his name.
Danger, ha!
Rolo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on.
Oh my god, Bex is just embarrassed by her hair right now. She tried to dye her hair. Oh my god. Hey, fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rolo dove behind Luca.
Ah! Take cover!
Did I come at a bad time?
Who the heck are you? This is Beck.
Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend?
No, this is my buddy Rolo.
This is your missing friend?
One and the same.
He seems a little old.
I'll have you know, this is a recent development.
What the heck does that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here.
That's fair.
How'd you find us?
Your silly little treehouse?
I think you mean our silly little mission control.
I hate to break it to you, but your secret path is not so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away.
See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rolo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened.
Yeah, but
She shot a nervous glance at Rolo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rolo.
this has been a weird day all around, hasn't it?
Yup.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay, just need to play it cool and hope no one notices.
Notices what?
Oh, nothing. I was just...
Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair?
I just kind of felt like a change.
Oh, this is going to take forever to grow out.
You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right?
I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving.
Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work.
Tonight?
Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow.
That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep.
Beck!
He is. Him and his weird cult of personality.
You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her.
Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. These people are weird.
You just don't know them yet.
It's always cold. Oh, 'cause the winters.
We're in the mountains. You'll get used to it.
I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports.
No, I grew up in a town not that different from this one.
Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Damn!
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded.
What?
In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing her hair. You need to look presentable for the festival.
But
Not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey, but that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time.
other people seem to have that covered for me.
Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more,
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then.
Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Night, Mom. Damn, that's shit. That was some cold ass shit. Is that why you're better at talking to plants? Damn.
Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded.
No.
Well, I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place.
Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this new look.
Great, can we get back to the story now?
The next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Oh, I have no idea who this is, so we're gonna read this normal. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. Oh, we're gonna finally find out more about her mom. And like what the job is. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor. Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir. I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the end game, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott... Oh, the one who's died! That's why! I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to Perennial Harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit. Oh? It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline, and rushing into things have caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. We're only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh my god, I need a drink. Oh my god. Yeah, the guy who died, we don't know how he died, but it's possible it was either an accident or he was killed for whatever reason. And so they replaced him with Nellie, which happened so quickly. I mean, I guess they tossed the body that day, but they already knew he had already died before, I guess. So that's why they speedily got Nellie and Fam to move here so they can meet their deadline for the festival. And the thing is, I guess the thing that we needed to... Right? The thing that they wanted to reveal for the festival was that Sharper was still alive. That was their big plan. Or do we not know their big plan yet? Because they said they wanted to gather everybody for this moment, for the big reveal. But I don't know if they had any other specific plan other than reveal it and then make everybody make fertilizer or whatever to be rich and famous. So I guess that's probably just what it is, right? Your deadline? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Hi, Kai. Your mother would have hit you with the shoe. I know, right? I would have gotten in trouble. Sorry, I'm hungry. So I'm eating mango before we read. Okay. It's so good. It's so good. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear, when they say loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like, actually killing someone. Capital murder.
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder?
I was hoping you guys would know.
Nah, as far as we know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest.
He sounded scared of this founder guy.
So we have an even topper banana on the field.
What the hell is my mom caught up in?
Has she talked about the job much?
Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected.
Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? Well, that would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got a loose-ended.
I'm getting that impression.
Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. Well, that's 2 days away. Won't you just come home after work?
creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then.
So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help.
You have blueprints!
Well, it's really just a welcome map for my mom's PH orientation day, but it shows the layout.
Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is,
Rollo
right?
started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting! This is officially a heist!
Oh my god.
Chapter 6.
Oh my god.
The Heist.
Oh my god.
They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest.
Our lizard librarian. Oh yeah, for those of you in the Discord, if you go to the creative tab, Phil's taking requests if you want to be turned into a Beacon Pines character. So, just telling you, just letting you know. Okay.
It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window
Who, you?
used
Yeah,
as
you!
a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
Like our bully.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain.
This is cool. We're gonna do a whole bad guys moment. I had to. And the whole... This feels like Endgame, maybe, to me.
Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse.
You want to request one? Ooh, like pick an animal? Hell yeah.
They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
This is so cool. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, Phil, your the things you've made so far, like the characters you made, they look just like they came out of this game. It's so wild. It looks so good.
Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me, Cordial is my middle name. Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Alona wouldn't just shoot...
I like that they call her moms by first name.
And Beck, you're sure Alona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it?
She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense.
Okay. That leaves me with Jeff and then Iggy. Yes!
We're getting Jeff and Iggy involved! Yes! How are you gonna persuade them?
Well, I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed.
This is really cool. Wait, I love where this is going. Iggy and Tish. I love that this is a route where we're still... this is the route where we tickled Tish to get out of the bully fight. So they're just gonna be like, you tickled us last time, how can we trust you? I guess I don't know where they are. I guess. Oh, here, let's see what's going on in this. Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction, but can he really pull through? I actually don't know where you find Jeff. I guess we'll just walk around and we'll find him. We also have not had a lot of interactions with the diner lady.
You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? Well, like clipboards, they say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction.
True. No? Where is everybody? Ah!
Hi, Jeff.
What can I do you for?
Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest.
Hate's a strong word.
Oh, sorry, I mean,
I didn't say it was the wrong word.
gotcha. So we're gonna bring it to their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
It's just like straight up. Like not even whatever. You see, I knew you kids were all right.
Great, so you'll
The
help?
joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance.
But
Give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Excuse me. Excuse me? It has to be shit, right? We have to do that first. Hi, plot twist. Dawn is the cutest. Yes! That's exactly what I've been saying. Dawn and Kato are the absolute cutest. And then, like, no question. No question. Shit.
shit!
Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? Ha! Wait, let's try again.
Luca wasn't ready. He shouted out again.
Fight!
Fight!
I've done enough fighting for one lifetime and more than my share of... I keep changing his voice. I'm so sorry. Beck third. Correct. You are on the right path here. Time's come to hang up the gloves.
Junk.
Oh yeah, that's right. He loves junk. Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Oh, never mind.
Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
Well, that's the one! The literal last thing, like the last option I had. What'd you say?
Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do, but you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
Nice. I have mango stuck in my teeth. What was it you kids needed?
Some sort of disguise.
I've got just the thing.
Well, we're at it. That crate could come in handy.
This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour grub should cover it.
Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal.
Oh my god.
With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Yes! We've done it! The mango, I know. I'm stuck on my teeth. It's really delicious. Okay, so we need now to find Oh, Kato! So cute. We need to find. Oh, there they are. What is your voice? Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? See?
Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
I do like Iggy, actually. We're listening.
Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong.
But lately, life has been kinda... hard, you know?
Hard? Yeah, well, life's always hard. Get over it. We ain't interested. Ugh.
Knew they'd need it. He tried again.
Okay. We both in bags of shit.
Iggy gave a reluctant.
Life has been kind of strange.
Strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here.
So, I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... break our hostilities, at least for now?
We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things.
What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff?
Go on.
I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn. I'm impressed.
And after all this is done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see our crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Yes! No problem. Hi, Peekabee! How's it going? Thank you for redeeming Give Butts some love. Butts is now asleep. But we'll check in on him in a bit. I'm reading a book? Let me see. Did you hear that,
Iggy
Tish?
gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Oh my god, are they so excited? Are they so happy? Oh my god, they just wanted us to be friends. But they don't know how to be friends. They only know how to bully. Oh, cute. I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Oh my god, they're actually stoked about it. That's really cute.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation.
Okay.
And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order.
I'm nervous.
Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end.
Oh my
And
God.
Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
The outfit provided by
Enemies
Jeff
to Friends
wasn't
Part
perfect,
2.
but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Sure, yeah. I think it
Rollo
is
took
actually
a few
part 2
vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
It's so good. It's so good. He is a plumber or something, a handyman.
Jesse Comrolo, you can do this.
Oh my god.
Got your delivery here.
Oh, delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning.
He
Right.
had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be.
I I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Yes, well done.
Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Okay, got the mango out. It's done. Our harvest awaits. Oh, we're in. Package here for the
Package here for the founder.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about.
Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing.
I'll just
He
check.
stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in.
Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Like, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral.
I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
I'm.
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits!
Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir.
Our harvest awaits!
Oh, shit. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yup. Suck on this perennial ham fist. Oh! What was that?
The distraction was enough
Oh
for
my
Rollo
God.
to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I got a job
The
to do.
clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise.
Oh, come on! Just buzz me in already.
Okay. Ha ha.
Phew, that was close.
Our harvest awaits.
Hey, I figure when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one, but you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right, everyone knows what to do.
Yeah, deep engineering is to the north.
I'll go with Beck, in case you need some muscle. Well, I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe.
Okay, let's fucking go. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like guess.
Well, that's odd. There's not even any cups for the water.
That is weird. Oh my god, it's a literal maze. Okay, well. Oh my god.
A hallway to nowhere. What's going on? Is this some sort of mind game?
Suspicious. Ooh! Oh my god!
Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Oh fuck. Luca, what are you doing here?
Well, it's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face.
Oh fuck.
His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and...
Were they in hazmat suits?
Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran.
Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
Oh fuck. Oh my god, he has no idea! We?
Yeah, Rollo and Becker headed to deep engineering.
Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here.
We can't leave just yet.
But they'll catch us again.
Well, I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder?
Oh my god! Founder, why are you looking for him?
Well, I'm not. I just need to get into that office.
But you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Oh!
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is.
Nice try, Solomon, if that is your real name. It's not. So it is.
Well, it's pretty lucky I ran into you, or else I might have missed it.
Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Why is this so good? Oh my god.
Locked. It's locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
More like sus, Amon.
Let's just wait a minute.
Which is incredible. This is incredible. Oh my god, the power goes out, the door opens. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like
She
it.
mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
I love that that's all Mom did.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the
Yay!
keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that?
It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
He's so stressed.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rolo, I'm in. Well, as expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck in a locked door marked 24601.
Like I wouldn't see a Les Mis reference if it bit me in the ass. Come on here. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Did they write this game for me specifically? That's so nice of them.
I need you to get us through.
What if someone catches us? We should get out of here.
Well, I'm not leaving my friend, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secret.
Your time is up and your parole's begun. 24601! Incredible.
The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you just guess that?
Oh, it's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder used such a basic password.
Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple.
Well, these villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
This is so incredible. Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Oh my, I can't, it's too fun.
Rolo, I think this should do it. Bingo, bango, doors open. Luca can never fail to impress.
What is that slippery lout even doing down here?
We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out.
I see.
Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Yeah, okay.
Crap, we got company! Luca, must go faster! One sec. I can't think with all this
He
noise.
quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is. 13806. Go, go, go!
Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca.
Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help.
Sure, yeah.
Ah, man! No water cups.
Rolo! There's something weird about that fountain.
Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in!
No Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run.
Morello, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they were in on the plan, too. That's right. Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us.
Nope. Blah! Make a break for it.
That was easy. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there after them. Oh my god.
Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase.
I am having trouble following what just happened. Just the fact that he's being outsmarted directly is so funny to me. I can't handle this. This is really good.
Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rella, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now.
Mom! Well, oh, hun, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? It is weird.
Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew.
No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure.
Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink?
You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on in this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. Look at the picture she has on her wall, too, that Beck probably drew for her. That's so cute. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. Oh, this is a very good explanation about what the source is, actually. It pulls energy... Ah, I see. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications.
Val Harvest!
Perennial Harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious.
Rebellious?
You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Sorry. Harnessing Tempest liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes.
Oddities?
They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. Oh, he was trying to stop it before it began. So I fixed them
And now I get to replace my entire wardrobe.
I really am truly sorry.
These clothes are all hand-me-downs anyway.
It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio.
It's why we gotta get you out of here.
I just...
Like now.
Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. Oh yeah, he needed the aging thing to be by the festival so he could do his reveal. Otherwise, he wouldn't have the thing to make him age again. All the more reason we gotta hightail it.
Luca, we've got Dr. Modwell. Heading your way now.
Roger that. Be careful. All right, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? Oh, we'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Oh my god. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. Wait, what's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Ah, don't be silly. You're no bother at all. Oh my god, this is so fun. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. I'm obsessed with this. This guy is just getting shat upon.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Well, I don't know about that. I got in. Well, looks like the founder is helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. Uh-huh. Very smart, Luca. You just need to tie all the pieces together a little bit. But I guess, why would you suspect? You know? You wouldn't know. There's no way, there's no reason to. You're so young and immature. Yeah, exactly. We're drinking hard whiskey. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Oh my god.
Lock it, lock it, lock it!
Locked. It's locked.
That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards.
We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo.
Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza?
We'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay, definitely not a pizza. What now?
Don't look at me. I'm officially retired from the heisting business.
We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Oh, you. Let everyone else huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest. Valentine fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, She peered into his soul.
Damn. Ha. Yes, now you've got it. Tempest Lick will mean you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Mojable. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
That would be funny if he dropped it. May I present to you the eighth wonder of
Before
the...
he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's
Oh my
palm.
god, yes. You snooze, you lose.
Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable.
Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hands.
Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca, over here. Look at all this teamwork. Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
He's like, oh my god, kids these days. You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens, then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there's only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat.
But no matter what you do, he's gonna do the same thing to you. It doesn't mean anything.
Beck slowly
obviously.
approached Solomon.
That's a good girl.
Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk.
I'm sorry. He's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
What? I don't
Solomon
get a
pocketed
choice.
the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. So did he. Luca was insulting him to his face constantly. I know, right? Did she swap it with a different vial? It's very possible, but I just didn't know if she would have had to take another vial from the lab, which is very possible, but we just didn't see it. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn.
I don't understand. How is this all because of me?
Ha! I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
The universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Oh, the speech. Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of this failure. You three keep post outside the door.
Well, crap.
Oh no, we can figure this out for sure.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind.
I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. Well, I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? Well, I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo. You just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost.
No way.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do.
Well, I know, it's just... We were so close.
I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. He's gonna drink it and he's gonna get fucked up. Time wounds all heals. Interestingly put.
Well, time seems like less of an issue from now.
I don't think so. You're right. I think she swapped it for something else.
Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kurd locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter with the hope that it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother.
Oh, this is how we find out.
Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Is she... She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded
Oh my
from
god,
home.
the explosion is still happening because Mom did not figure out. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground.
Oh my god.
Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet.
Oh, that's right. The three of them had a plan, and in this timeline, we haven't interfered with it. Oh.
She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone.
Oh boy.
Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo.
So instead of using explosives on the source, she had to use it here to rescue Rollo because as far as she knew, Rollo was kidnapped.
With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling.
So the explosion that killed the town doesn't happen.
The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body.
Oh my god.
They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
That's awesome. This is the timeline. Yeah, this is the one that we win. For sure. She just killed everybody. Because the three of them, this is the first time we've seen the three of them do their plan together. Usually it's just Gran or whatever.
Gran, what are you doing here?
Luca, what are you doing here?
We're here to save Nellie.
We're here to save Rollo.
Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest,
Oh my
just
God.
as Solomon
Oh
finished
my
up his
God.
speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Mm-hmm.
With a mischievous look,
switcheroo.
Beck elbowed Luca.
There's no heist. There's no such thing as a heist without a switcheroo.
Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little. Oh my god. I'd love to know what the wrong answers give us, but I think this might be the thing.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change?
You're an unlucky penny! Oh, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. This might be the wrong answer. I don't know yet.
What's that gonna do?
No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
It looks so gross. This is the one!
Holy crap, he's a baby! Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right?
What he was no longer matters. Oh my god, how cute! I can't even. Holy shit, he's so cute! I can't take it! That little pout, he's so pissed! Oh my god, he baby! Holy shit. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris
He's so
awkwardly cradled the
grumpy.
squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father. Young Sharper. That would be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
The fact that his cheeks are like...
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Oh my god, did we fucking do it?
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling
Oh, that's right,
leaves
it was
of autumn.
summer. That whole thing took place on, like, the game starts on the first day of summer vacation.
After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope
Gatorator's
for a
still
better
reading.
future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism.
Their town is
And
still like
as the
somewhere
dawn
else,
of
but
the
it's fine.
first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Cute. I wonder if they were able to make more of the junk to make everyone's age properly.
Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? I'll be there in a minute.
We will find out if Rollo is adult or not. They did say that he went back to middle school, but that doesn't mean he went as a child. He could have gone in as adult.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Oh. Yeah, at the end of the day, his dad
Eleanor
still
had
died.
moved back into her bedroom. And now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Oh, that's why I didn't even think about that. That's why she slept downstairs. Let's look at literally everything. This, I think we still just sit. Fantastic. Yeah, do we have is the basement still open? No, but we can still talk to Mom.
Mom, I'm ready to go now.
You go on without me. I'll meet you there. So Mom is still old. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. I'm glad, but she's still this way. That's sad as well. I mean, if she's fine with it, I guess it's fine. Okay, bye, Mom. I'm going out. It's summer. Oh, we have to visit the grave, but it's still not his dad's real grave, but that's okay. Oh yeah, it's not there anymore. That's wild. They took down the headstone. Oh my god, they're growing new trees!
I hear you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo, 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least you got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Ilona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get to the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's growing up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt.
Rollo's still an adult.
I don't just mean grown literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. Well, I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know.
Cute.
Welcome to Beacon Pines. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going?
Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nellie for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. He's still wearing a suit. Too much bureaucracy.
Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Aw, that's sweet.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices.
You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling.
I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here. This is something I can be proud of. Cute! We'll go to the treehouse last. We have to talk to everybody.
How's the napping this morning?
The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view is getting greener every day.
Nice. I see you decided on a name.
Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official.
I like it.
It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that! I know, Slow and Dirty is a name, alright. Oh my god! I can't get over this. It's just so cute. Oh my god. Young Mr. Van Horn.
How's little Solomon? Ah, Sharper doing?
Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days.
Has he, you know...
Attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination.
Yeah.
Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. He still looks grumpy, though. It's really cute.
Well, let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around.
That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful.
Well, I think you're doing a great job, and the whole town's ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
Aww. That would be acceptable. Oh, so cute. I forgot about this guy.
What's today's news that needs knowing?
I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh. Shut up. At the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft.
That's incredible. What you reading? He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you?
Really good, actually.
That's wonderful. Did I miss anything?
I think you're pretty much up to speed.
Oh, we got an ending with the alligator. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house.
Well, I don't really have time.
Zariel, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso.
Ah, Lumi, if I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something.
As if. No.
It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares.
We love to see it. She's married. Maybe she's a widow. You don't know. You don't know her life yet. Give it time. The museum is gone.
Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing.
My dad's making me stock the shelves for furniture. For summer. I did not make the connection that Mr. Tolliver is her dad. I did not even think about that.
He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses.
Builds character.
Yeah, it builds something, all right.
Luca, could I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello.
Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam?
Already?
It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Oh, sorry, I changed his voice. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. I forgot their voices, it's fine.
Wow, back for seconds? It was not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree.
Cute. Wait, we need to hit the watermelon. It's a new year. It's a new melon. Look at these bananas. Okay, let's go. Get all that free food. Exactly. Same. Big same. Done!
I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Well, of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Ha! We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
Yeah, we still have a couple different options for that last vial change that are definitely the wrong ending, but we need to know. We need to see it. Oh my god.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Was that your suitcase?
That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility.
Excuse me?
Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand margaritas and forgotten obligations.
Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind.
You're going on vacation?
For the first time in years. And I got you and your mom to thank.
Why is that?
She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times.
It's fine, I'll wait.
Amazing. Whoop. All right, let's go check in on what's his face. Oh, we have to check in on the line. Oh my god, you see all those bunnies? Do you see all those bunnies? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus?
Yeah, they're studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? I don't know why that's his voice. It doesn't match him at all.
Yep, close to population before perennial harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
I can't believe it's over.
Yeah, the turn's really starting to turn a new leaf.
Oh, town. I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue.
How was it?
As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth, but I just feel weird now.
Weird can be cool. That just means you're ready for something new.
Any suggestions?
You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading.
Miss! Not married. Just saying.
She seems to really enjoy it.
Huh. Maybe I'll do that. You're welcome. You're drawing Kato right now? Oh my god, I can't wait to see! I'm sure it's so cute.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Yeah, you go, girl.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic?
Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold.
Well, that was something to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience again for the first time.
I guess that's downside of finishing something nice.
Well, at least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go.
Sure thing. Ah, cute. So cute. Okay.
Hi, I'm Mr. Nuncreed.
You still have a chance, Crime. Yes, she's waiting for you.
Well, I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with?
Even after everything I did, you'd still.
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you.
I bet you he goes into the real place where the real tree is and moved his dad there. Or not moved, but like now goes there to pay respects. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Okay, we need to figure out what the deal is with all these baby bunnies. Do you understand? What the heck is happening?
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Ah. Come one, come all. No one is too big, no one is too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Oh my god. Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next?
Me.
That's really adorable.
Guess what? Yesterday I saw Dynasty's Titius.
Uh,
Well, that's good. It's great. I haven't spotted one of these in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna be the bug capital of the county.
there's still a beehive here. Oh shoot, what happens here? Oh, it's still sus. I mean, I guess what are you gonna do about it? I wanted to hit the sign. Hold on. It's not happening. Never mind. Never mind.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Fair.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town,
That's probably why they were like, how come Solomon is living at this house?
both figuratively and literally.
It's like, oh, because it's his house. Yeah, okay. I didn't think we could go in there because everyone's out and about, so. All right, I think that's it. I think we just go to our destination, to the treehouse, and I think that's it. I think we've otherwise talked to everybody. Ooh, but I bet you like the bully and stuff are gonna be at the house, at the treehouse. Now that they are our friends, or whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, wait, we should do this. We should do some last fishing, if there is even anything. Nope, I've done it all. I mean, I don't think I've actually done it all.
Luca wrapped some fish.
Because, like, the blanket's not full, but I must be missing a few things. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning.
Seriously?
Yeah, an honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swam-and fish.
Wow, I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here.
Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen.
What'd you do with the fish?
Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. That's cute. Yay! How cute is this? A little higher. Yup. Little lower. Yup. Little higher. Yup.
I'm telling ya, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are.
So cute.
Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic till we get back.
Who, me?
Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Yup.
You'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way.
Go to Beck's house. Okay. Wait, I didn't even get to talk to them though. Oh, maybe I don't get to.
Let's look around. You never know.
Luca looked up at the
There we go.
satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
I got a new thing!
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped,
Oh my
it did
God.
at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
I need to know where I can use that word. That makes things... Like, that means there's more options. But let's finish this first, then we'll go back and see where we can use that. Wait, maybe I can use it at the fishing. I don't know. We'll find out. Yes, I can!
Luca tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
Oh my god, oh my god. Is this the last thing I need? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh!
Where do you think the lock is for this key?
Now, why would we want to find that?
Because then we would know the secret.
Ah, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key can unlock anything.
Cool.
That's so fun! I think there is still something I'm missing, though. Like maybe a lock.
Luca
Oops.
gently baited
Oops.
up at first.
Oops, I'm sorry. That's so exciting! Oh my god. What am I missing? Beck's house. We're going to Beck's house. I was like, what are we doing? Cute. Beck's house is this way. Beck! Is it weird that we're hanging out with someone who looks like an adult? I mean, we all know he's not, so I guess it's fine. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box.
You're officially moved in!
It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion.
Well, it sounds an awful lot like putting down roots.
I guess I decided this place is root worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future.
I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one.
I think I'll manage.
Ready?
Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. What do you mean?
Ah! We're gonna plant a tree?
Oh my god, it's my dad's favorite tree! Right? I think it is! My mom's prepared this tree especially for you.
Well, they didn't have to do that.
It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of Old Beacon Pines and thrive as things warm up.
Well, that's perfect.
When you're ready, take Jeff's wild ride to Old Beacon Pines. We're gonna plant the tree! That's really cute! When we watch that scene, I'm going to not be okay. I'm just telling you already. Oh, there's more. Oh, wait, that's to go. Oh, you got it. Now that's a good-looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You wanna hang on to that tight? Hang on tight to that little tree. Let's go. I wonder if I could have shown it to my mom, but whatever, it's too late. Oh!
I think this is it.
The narrator's crying.
The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. Are you good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Paul always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it.
You two make an awesome pair.
Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yeah.
Thanks.
There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of the group.
Missing.
Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic.
Oh God.
Well, I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer.
You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud.
I know.
I immediately got a lump in my throat. I wasn't expecting it, but it happened. Oh my God. I genuinely didn't think I was going to, and it just was there.
Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad?
Not a night goes by that I don't.
Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice?
No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. Oh, I'll give you two a moment. Stop it, I am gonna cry. I really didn't think this was gonna happen. Okay.
Play, Dad. Dr. Modal says that over the next few years his place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer.
Aww.
Well, I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go, but that didn't mean you loved us any less.
Ah! Fucking losing it.
I might not visit you as much as I used to. Well, I know you understand.
I think I have to choose to get up. Ah! 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 like emotional though. That's dumb. Emotions are dumb. Oh my god. Wow, look, Matt did everything. Not everything, we did a lot. Oh my god. Cute. Genocide, right? How dare you? There actually are a couple of things that we didn't finish, or we didn't try. I'm sure they would have just been quick endings, but we can always try them if we want to, but we didn't. Yeah. Huh? What happened? I'm not crying, you are. I know. Oh shit! Oh my god! I think I screamed over the sound. I'm sorry. Desperado, thank you for gifting 10 subs. Thank you for gifting 10 subs to the community. Oh my god. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, I think this is a Kickstarter game. Yeah. Kickstarter funded. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, Jeannie got a sub in there. Look at that. Yeah, thank you. Look at all the people who donated to the Kickstarter. I completely missed the Kickstarter and I'm really sad about it. I don't know where I was. But this was really, really great. This game is awesome. And I mean, I already knew that I was gonna love it when we played the demo earlier in the year. And I was like, yep, that's it. I'm so happy. I mean, I'm also sad, but I'm also happy. This was great. I really I'm sure there's a few things I'm missing because I didn't get achievements for certain things that made that I feel like maybe there's something else happening. Like a couple other routes we didn't take or words I've missed, like charms or whatever. But yeah, this was so good. Here, I'm gonna let the credits play because I feel like they deserve. But then we can try a couple of the other routes with the vial at the end and see the endings that I imagine are gonna be bad ends. I think we got the true ending. I think we did. But we'll try and see what happens. Bye, Grindhouse. Thank you for being here to finish up the game. You were around for so many hours. Thank you for being here. And yeah, my throat hurts a little bit from voice acting. The other game we're playing right now is Monkey Island, where I do not voice act. And it's going to be a bit of a relief. Bye, Grindhouse. Thanks for being here. But yeah, this was amazing. Obviously, I feel a little, well, Skeleton Zoo. Some of these names are super fun. I wonder, oh, I don't know. How fun. But yeah. Good night, Crime. Oh my gosh. Wow, I can't believe we didn't even go over stream that much. It wasn't too bad. We just talked a lot earlier. Shut up, Epilogue! Sharper, did you find it? Yeah. Ooh! I found... Who is letting him play out there? Who would let him play out here? And why would you allow this? I would never let him know about the outside. Great. Okay, we need to try this really like before we all go anywhere. I just need to know that we've tried everything. Okay, let's try the different vial endings. Okay, let's do it. I just want to know. Yeah, I thought it was supposed to warm up, but it stayed frozen. Okay, what happened if you put junk in there?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash.
How did ashes get into the vial?
It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back.
Oh, that's sneaky.
Well, it's a bad habit anyway.
Pa always says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared
wonder-
into a belching green mist.
I wonder if it always leads to the same thing regardless. We'll find out.
Holy shit! We killed him! Oh my god! Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
Oh my
As the
god.
last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good.
Oh my god.
His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end.
Oh my god.
I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Yeah, we did get the true ending then from the beginning, but that's really funny. Oh my god. Okay, what happens if you put malice in it?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion
Yeah,
with
Shen
a
did.
little malice.
Oh my god.
Malice, the whiskey from his office?
Yeah, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and
Yeah, go on. Oh my god!
Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey.
Damn, dude. I got an achievement.
the crowd gazed in stunned
Oh
silence
my
at the now
God.
empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh.
Oh my god.
First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him.
Holy shit.
The end.
Holy shit!
That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Oh my god. Okay, I think that's everything that I have. I wonder if there were more things I missed. But in terms of trying out options, I mean, there's definitely something I missed regarding the fishing. But otherwise, all this stuff is done. So yeah, that was really amazing. I feel so thrilled. What a great game.